Welcome to the 2024 Ocean County Achievement Center graduation. Our graduates are about to enter. Let's please rise. I just ruined the photography. Okay, you may all be seated. Thank you. We are so happy that all of you came out to support our graduates today and celebrate their accomplishments. My name is Susan Boss. I am the program manager of one of the programs at the Achievement Center and one of the high school equivalency teachers. The Achievement Center, which is housed here at OCC, is a collaboration among Ocean County College, Ocean County PIC, Goodwill's Helms Academy, and Georgian Court University. We have two programs at the Achievement Center. You might have noticed that some of the grads are wearing green sashes. They are from the WRAP program, or Work Readiness Assistance Program, and people will be talking about that later. We also have another program, which I'm a part of, which is the Adult Education Civics and Workforce Preparation Program, which we call Title II because it's easier to say. That program is a grant-funded program from the New Jersey Department of Labor. Both programs provide free education and work preparation services to young adults and older adults. Sorry, peeps. I couldn't think of another way to say that. The students who are graduating from WRAP and Title II today have, of course, completed all of the requirements for our programs, but most importantly, they have obtained their high school equivalency diplomas. In New Jersey, the path to a high school equivalency diploma runs through the GED. There used to be several tests, but now you can only take the GED. And it's a state-issued high school diploma. It comes directly from the New Jersey Department of Education. So it's not a GED, it's a diploma. What can you do with this? Everything. Everything you can do with a more traditional diploma. Go to college, enroll in vocational school, pick up a trade, study a professional program in the health professions, get a raise at your job, get a promotion at your job. And our students do all of those things. A lot of our students go on to vocational studies. When I go over to Starbucks in the Student Center, which is often, I always run into former students who are now studying here. The credential, in case you didn't know, was created in 1942 by the military for their young men who were coming back from World War II so that they could finish high school, because a lot of them dropped out of school and lied about their age to enlist, which if you're my age, you probably have a lot of uncles who did that, or grandfathers. And it allowed them to pick up where they left off educationally and with their career and personal goals. And that's exactly what our grads have done. Whatever the reason or the obstacles that led you to leave school, you have overcome them. You left your comfort zone, you came to us, and you've chosen to work toward bettering your life for yourselves and your families. And I know you all have plenty of goals. I was talking to the people I don't know personally from the other program this morning, and you all pretty much know what you're going to do, and I know the students from Title II do as well. What I want you to leave with today is a reminder to reflect on all of the difficulties you've overcome since you've been with us. Think about the things you had to overcome: getting up early and coming to class, taking care of your family while finding time to study, algebra, taking care of elderly parents. Our program, Title II, is for older adults. We do have 17-year-olds, but they're mainly older adults. Some are even older than I am. And what they have done is, remarkable. And it's fun having the younger students in class because they're a lot closer to the algebra experience than the older students are, which is always great. But this piece of paper you all have will, and I'm paraphrasing Thoreau, allow you to go confidently in the direction of your dreams and live the life you have imagined. Thank you for sharing this journey with us. Congratulations, good luck, and I'm going to miss you. Now I'd like to introduce one of our case managers, Rachel Olivo, who's going to do the invocation. I am so sorry.
Please join me as we say a prayer for the graduates. Heavenly and loving Father, as we gather today in celebration, we come before you with hearts filled with gratitude and hope. We thank you for the journey that has led them to this moment, for the challenges overcome, the lessons learned, and the victories achieved. Your faithfulness has been their constant companion, and your grace their sustaining strength. As these graduates embark on the next chapter of their lives, we ask for your continued presence to be with them. Grant them wisdom, courage, and discernment as they navigate new opportunities and face unfamiliar horizons. As your word says in Psalm 119, may your word be a lamp unto their feet and a light unto their path, guiding them in all their endeavors. Lord, we lift up these graduates before you, knowing that you have plans for them, plans to prosper them and not to harm them, plans to give them hope and a future. Grant them the courage to step boldly into the unknown, trusting in your unfailing love to sustain them through every season of life. As they embark on this new chapter, may they be rooted and grounded in your love, drawing strength from the deep wells of your grace. Fill them with your spirit of creativity, and innovation, that they may harness their gifts and talents for the betterment of the world around them. We also lift up their families, their friends, their teachers, their mentors who have walked alongside them on this journey. May your blessings rest upon them abundantly, for their love, support, and encouragement have been instrumental in shaping the lives of these graduates. In closing, we commit this time and these graduates into your loving hands, trusting that you will continue to lead them, guide them in the days to come. May your name be glorified in all that they do, and may your kingdom come and your will be done in their lives now and forever. In the name of Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, we pray, amen.
Thanks, Rach. Now I'd like to introduce one of my students, one of Title II students, not just my student, Mr. John Volman, who is going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. If everyone would stand, please.
By the way, congratulations to all the students.
In case you forgot.
Good. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This is you. I'd like to introduce Allie McNamee, who is the classroom instructor and advisor for the Work Readiness and Assistance Program.
Good morning, everyone. So, as Sue said, my name is Allison McNamee. I am the program instructor and advisor for the Work Readiness Assistance Program within the Ocean County Achievement Center. It is with great honor and privilege that I address you today. For those who may not be acquainted with our program, the Work Readiness Assistance Program is designed to support youth and young adults in their journey towards identifying career pathways and equipping them with the necessary skills for post-graduation. We also work with the Goodwill Helms Academy to ensure that our students are working towards getting their high school diplomas. So participants in our program engage in a comprehensive curriculum that encompasses various essential topics such as career exploration, self-identification, healthcare, technology, financial careers, and entrepreneurial skills development. Our aim is to provide a holistic approach to work readiness, ensuring that each individual is well prepared to navigate the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead in their professional endeavors. As I stand before you today, I am filled with a profound sense of pride and admiration for our graduates. Graduation Day is a momentous occasion, not just for you, the graduates, but for all of us who have had the privilege of being part of your journey. On behalf of the entire staff, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. Today marks the culmination of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. You have navigated through countless challenges, both academic and personal, and emerged victorious. But remember, success is not merely measured by the certificates you hold or the accolades you receive. It is defined by the character you exhibit, the values you uphold, and the impact you make on the world around you. As members of the staff, we had the privilege of witnessing your growth firsthand. We have seen you transform into confident, capable individuals ready to take on the world. As you embark on this new chapter of your lives, remember that the journey does not end here. It is merely the beginning of a new adventure. Embrace the opportunities that come your way, face the challenges with courage and determination, and never lose sight of your dreams. But above all, stay true to yourselves and the values that have shaped you into the remarkable individuals you are today. In closing, I would like to offer my sincerest congratulations once again. May your futures be filled with success, fulfillment, and endless possibilities. And always remember, no matter where life may take you, you will forever be a cherished member of our community. Thank you. Now, please join me in welcoming Dr. Konopka, the Vice President of Workforce Education.
Thank you. I have it here. Yeah. We have 2 copies of what I'm going to say, just in case. Good morning, everyone. Distinguished guests, proud family members, dedicated staff, and most importantly, our remarkable graduates. Welcome to the 2024 Ocean County Achievement Center graduation ceremony. For those of you who I have not met, I am Joe Konopka, and I have the honor of serving as the Vice President of Workforce Education at Ocean County College. We sponsor the Workforce Readiness Assistance Program and the Adult Education, Civics, and Workforce Preparation Program under the Title II grant. Today is a celebration of achievement, perseverance, and transformation. Each of the graduates today have embarked on a unique journey to reach this milestone. Whether you participated in the RAP grant or the Title II preparation program, you have demonstrated a commitment to personal and professional growth that deserves our highest praise. These programs at OCC are designed to equip individuals with the skills and knowledge necessary to thrive in today's competitive workforce. The journey has not been easy, but your dedication and hard work have brought you to this moment of accomplishment. You have not only expanded your capabilities, but also set a powerful example for your peers, your families, and your community. As you stand on the threshold of new opportunities, remember that your education and training have provided you with more than just workforce skills. You have gained resilience, adaptability, and a broader understanding of the world around you. These qualities will serve you well as you navigate the complexities of the workplace and beyond. I would like to take a moment to thank our incredible instructors and staff who have supported you along the way. Their guidance and unwavering belief in our students' potential have been instrumental to your success. Graduates, as you step into the next chapter of your lives, know that you carry with you the hopes and aspirations of all who have supported you. Embrace the challenges ahead with the same determination that has brought you here today. Continue to seek knowledge, strive for excellence, and most importantly, believe in your ability to affect positive change in your own lives as well as the lives of others. One specific quote that has resonated with me throughout the years has been attributed to Socrates. It suggests the following: let him that would move the world first move himself. As you begin this next step in your life, understand that you have the ability to move the world. On behalf of the entire Workforce Department, the Ocean County College Achievement Center, and Ocean County College, congratulations on your well-deserved success. We are immensely proud of you all. You have achieved and excited, and all you have achieved to see the impact you will make in the world. Thank you, and once again, congratulations to the class of 2024. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Konopka. I would like to introduce our next guest speaker, who is Mark Boyd, who is the President and CEO of Goodwill.
Good morning. Once again, it's an honor to speak to you on this greatest of days. Congratulations to the class of 2024. I'm Mark Boyd. I'm the President and CEO of Goodwill Industries of Southern New Jersey and Philadelphia. I have to thank Jennifer Morrow and Danielle Fithian from my staff, who were really, all the heavy lifting that goes into this program is really a result of their work. So thank you very much, and to everybody who works for you. This program on the Goodwill side, you know, is completely funded by you. people who donated to the Toms River donation site or shop in our stores, that revenue goes to support these students. But my message today is really to the parents that are sitting in this audience tonight. What a great day for you. It's very stressful raising children. You know all about that. I'm sure that there were many days where you were worried, would my child actually be able to complete their high school diploma? That day arrived. And it's to your tenacity and never giving up that this day has occurred. To the students, to sort of synthesize one of the greatest commencement speeches ever given by Winston Churchill in 1941, the key to success is never give up. And you didn't give up, and that's why today happened. And I'm honored to participate, and I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Our next speaker is Michael Manzo, who is the board chair of the Ocean County College Foundation, who are so generous in their support of our program. Michael Manzo.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here today and to recognize you students. You've overcome many challenges on your journey. Congratulations to everybody here. Please relish in the success of these students. It's our honor to be able to participate in your journey, and please don't take this day lightly. It's a big day. We're looking forward to all the great things you'll do in your future. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, from Georgian Court University, is Ken Carmichael, who is the Associate Vice President for Professional Studies and Business Development. Ken.
Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Dr. Monaco and the entire team here. I had 8 cards that I was going to use. Then I got here, and Gina's like, make it 6. Then I got down to 4. But I'm down to 3 very short cards that I just want to share with you. Thank you very much. For those of you who know me, I really enjoy celebrating student successes, all of your success with families as well. So on behalf of Dr. Joe Marbach, our president at Georgian Court University, and the provost, Dr. Janice Warner, we're honored to be here. I'm honored to be here to celebrate your achievements and graduation success. I'm going to talk a little bit about the history also, if I may, for a sec. But Dr. Monaco, Dr. Konopka, and also a fellow Ken, another Ken over there as well, and to the entire team here at OCAC as well as the campus. This is a lovely campus. You're in a really amazing facility in this building itself, so it's a great place to celebrate. But I just wanted to say that today, marks 3 real key milestones, and I'll keep it to 3, but you've completed a key academic milestone. You've got your diploma. You've completed the access, and Sue, you mentioned this, access to better paying jobs, and I would say more challenging job opportunities. So now you'll be able to go out and explore and expand where you may not have thought you could just yesterday. The third part I wanted to share is really, you've got a new pathway to lifelong learning and professional and personal development. And so that started here at the Achievement Center. It may continue this fall, we hope, here at OCC, either Kane at OCC, or as you may join our extended family over at Georgian Court University, just a few miles away. So I'd like to celebrate those achievements. My second card really goes out to the remarkable educators and administrators that put this together. I'm very familiar with behind the scenes of this. It's now probably 15 years that I've known Sue, maybe a dozen or so with Gina. There's a lot of work that goes behind just getting you into class and then to get you to the exams and to get you passed, and all the family members that help encourage you through. So there's a ton of people, from Kevin to Sue and all the others that have been announced. But I do want to do this is my shout out to Miss Sue. It is now 15 years. We're both transplants from northern New Jersey, although we both now live closer. Yeah. Sue and I, as well as Gina, worked up at Rutgers, and now we're dedicating our service and commitment here to Ocean County. But Sue has really been a remarkable glue and foundation for three things that I had to personally write down. Unbelievable and unmatched compassion. You'll see that and you'll feel that. You've already seen it in her introduction. Endless source of inspiration. Sometimes it comes with a kick. Whether you know her for a day, a week, or a year. And I know Kevin as well and the team from Helms is feel that same inspiration from their educators. And more importantly, Sue, you challenge people to strive and reach their milestones. I've seen it. You've pressured and encouraged and supported me over the last almost 15 years. And what's more important about this type of program is your dedication for all to succeed, both the students, their families, as well as the staff. And so I've seen you coach and mentor many when you've been part of a large team. So today we celebrate nearly 40 graduates in total. I'm honored to be here to watch, to learn, and to support each of you. This might put you over at least 1,000 young people that I know that we've interacted with some previous programs. But it's a great celebration, and I really want the families to enjoy their time. I will end with my third card, which says, enjoy, celebrate today, this week, and then all throughout the summer as you reflect on potentially coming back this fall. And in your swag bag, you're going to get a nice little GCU Bluetooth speaker to listen to your favorite academic podcast. Thank you, Steve. And I'm going to hug you because I can.
Thank you, that was so thoughtful. Why, thank you, Ken. I didn't expect that. If I had known you felt that way, I would have been less of a pain in the neck at Rutgers. Oh, that's kind of overwhelming. Thank you again, Ken. Next, I'd like to introduce, from Preferred Behavioral Health, Dr. Tara Chalikani.
Good morning again, and congratulations, class of 2024. I love graduation ceremonies, and I always get a little emotional hearing pomp and circumstance and watching a procession. It's such an important ritual in our culture because it's symbolic of the road that brought you here, all the hard work, but also what's ahead. So congratulations. When I was asked to be a guest speaker today, I did not hesitate to say yes to Gina for a couple of reasons. First and foremost, I love OCC. I'm an alumna. I graduated on this stage, although I probably wasn't this exact stage, in December of 1993, a long time ago, from your nursing program. And then I returned as an adult learner in the year 2000 to get a certificate in electrolysis, which is a very short-lived career, but I tried it. But since then, I've been a lifelong learner. And all of my education has been as a mother, as someone who works full-time, and someone that hasn't had it easy. So what I want to share with you today is that in this moment, I'm a CEO, I'm a doctor, I'm a homeowner, I'm a business owner. I even own a home in Florida. I have a nice car, a nice family, a nice husband, all good. It all looks good. But getting here was not easy. I was born and raised in Newark, New Jersey, not in a good neighborhood. My mother was 17 years old when she became pregnant with me. My grandparents were not happy. My father was a brown Latin American man who didn't speak English. Spanish was his language. We were on welfare, food stamps. I witnessed domestic violence, substance use, and food insecurity. To this day, I will not eat cornflakes because I had to eat them for dinner, and it was traumatizing. So the reason I'm here today is to tell you that the path isn't always easy, and the hard stuff is where we learn, not only in the classroom, but in life, in Earth School, as I like to call it. Diamonds are created from pressure. Pearls are created from agitation. So good things come from hard times. That's where we expand, where we come into our own, where we build resilience and the skills that bring us to success. And I want you all to define your story by success and never sorrow, because you're here, and education is power. I know we're on a roll today with quotes, but I'm going to share one of my favorites, which is Oscar Wilde, and he said, "You can never be overdressed or overeducated," and that's how I roll every day. So I want you to look around. Who was in your corner? Who supported you, whether it was in your home or someone at OCAC? Surround yourself with people who are your cheerleaders, not naysayers, because they don't know what's inside. They don't know how that fire is burning inside of you. Find people that make it grow. Today is Juneteenth. It's a day of freedom, empowerment, and choice. And today is your beginning of freedom, empowerment, and choice. Never stop learning. Never stop growing. In my household, my husband and I have a saying that without the rocks, the stream would lose its song, because we've all been through some stuff. So I hope that your song is beautiful and you make beautiful music. I congratulate you, I celebrate you, and I wish you every success in life. Congratulations.
Wow. Thank you, Dr. Chalakani, for that powerful speech. Now I'd like to introduce to the stage our motivational speaker, Sergeant James Kelly.
I would like to thank the conglomeration of organizations that work together for this kind of program for having me back. Thank you very much. It's nice to see some familiar faces. And Mr. Boyd, nice to see you again, sir, Dr. Knopka. And it's a pleasure to be up on stage sharing it with my friend, Dr. Chalakani. Always good to see you. So this is a privilege. This is your motivational speech, everybody, and it's not just for you. It's for even the people over here with the PhDs and all that fancy stuff that are so much more advanced than you. The thing is that we're all on a journey, and it doesn't matter where we are on the journey. And so I hope that these words bring you something that you can carry with you. Let's title it first. Non sum qualis eram. You got any Latin-speaking people in here? Non sum qualis eram. Through shadows deep and mountains high, where whispers of defeat oft sigh, with steadfast heart and gaze upturned, the fires of doubt are swiftly burned. In every fall, a lesson found, in every cry, a stronger sound. Does that sound familiar? The path of thorns, the winds that chill, forge the spirit, shape the will. So rise undaunted, face the gale, for through each storm you shall prevail. Beyond the trials the dawn will break, a testament to the strength you make. Recognize that? That was a poem generated by ChatGPT. I've named it Non Sum Qualis Eram, which is Latin for I am not what I used to be. I want you to leave today with a new conception of perception. Do you want to make a difference in the world for the better? You want to grow yourself to make yourself better, like you already have by attending and completing this program? Perspective is the key. The prompt that inspired the poem was as follows. Please write me a short poem on overcoming challenges. When you face challenges, whether personal or practical, perspective will not only get you through those challenges, it will help you identify the course that wrings out the most benefit for you, for others, for the world around you. You see, a challenge and perspective, they go together. Challenges, obstacles, trials always lead to changes in perspective, or at least they should if one is to grow as a result of facing challenges. I saw a man on a motorcycle the other day as our lovely New Jersey June weather was breaking into warmth and sunshine, and he was wearing a shirt that said, "Comfort kills." Even t-shirt designers know the concept that growth comes through striving. And striving must be a part of who we are if we want to reach new heights, to grow, to improve, to be more successful, to attain to our full potential. 3 years ago, I was invited here, was out on the quad, to offer motivational remarks, and I spoke on inspiration. I was highly inspired in those days, and I wished to spread the energy discovered by inspiration to others like you. For purposes here, I will summarize my thoughts on inspiration. The more inspiration you glean from the world around you, whether in nature or other people or even your own self, the more you will inspire others. And there are few rewards greater than knowing that you've inspired someone to do something or be someone that is greater than what they would have been had they not encountered you. Let's move on. Through shadows deep and mountains high, the poet said, where whispers of defeat oft sigh. Let's hold on there. Where whispers of defeat oft sigh. You all understand the sentiment, yes? The deep, painful shadows and the mountains high are places where whispers of defeat experience a wistful defeat themselves, often even according to the poet. Yes, haven't you all felt this on the mountain peaks, those moments of your life when you just felt on top of the world, like today? And defeat sighs a sigh of defeat. In other words, you have not been defeated. Defeat itself has been defeated. Through shadows deep, though, is it in the deep shadows, the uncertain places, the frustrating places, the sad and lonely spaces? Is it in those times where defeat whispers its concession to your determination and strength of will? I don't think so. Defeat in those dark moments mocks you. It is you, in those times, who oft sigh whispers of defeat. This AI-generated poem, it sounds pretty. The words are flowery and the phrasing is elegant, but the meaning of those pretty words and phrases is lost because the machine that sewed them together lacks something that we all have, and that is perspective. No one in the world will have the exact perspective as you. What you see right now, how you are seeing it, what circumstances led you here, how you are feeling in this moment, what sounds and words you are hearing and how you are interpreting them. It is unique to you. It makes you, you. And despite your limited vocabulary as compared to that of an AI machine that has access to an entire World Wide Web, you would know that defeat doesn't sigh in shadows deep. No, that is where we sigh, and where failure is the victor. Flowery language and elegant phrasing is no substitute for experience. Experience is what gives us perspective. ChatGPT generated, not created, poetic language to describe the universal human experience that we have prevailed. We have overcome. Poetry, however, it is not. What makes prevalence over our challenges special is that we've all felt like failures before. We know that feeling intimately, all of us, every single one of us knows the hurt of failure. Failure, incidentally, is precisely what I spoke on 2 years ago at the Helms Academy graduation, where people just like you completed their program for their diploma despite the adverse conditions that barred them from the traditional route. The following is a summary of my remarks on failure. One of two things happen when you fail. You never try again, or you try again. Be the kind of person that tries again. Moving on. The path of thorns, the winds that chill, says the poet, forges the spirit, shapes the will. We have a will to live. It is the most universal and basic will of any and every living thing, a desire to live that is so strong it will sacrifice parts of its own physical and even psychological self to persist. You've heard the story of a lost hiker cutting their own arm off to escape the rocky crag that entrapped them, and plane crash survivors struggling against the taboo of cannibalism in the face of starvation. Life wills to live. It is a biological imperative. Beyond that, however, our will is an individual journey. And each journey, your journey and mine, gives us our unique perspective. What has been your path of thorns that brought you to this day? What have been your gale force winds that discouraged you as you struggled to press against them, tempted to stop striving, to lay down, to stop? Have they not shaped you? Have the thorns not scratched you? And the falls scarred you, changed you, made you what you are today, for better or for worse? I'm not going to sugarcoat the difficulties and challenges of life. Sometimes we don't learn our lessons. Sometimes we're worse for the wear. And yet here we are. Our will to grow is directly correlated to our will to live, but the two are different. Our will to live is biological, our will to grow is psychological. Not everyone, as I'm sure all of us have noticed, wills to grow. Growth is hard, it takes effort, and does not come easily. Our struggle to grow changes us. The chilling winds and piercing thorns we encounter along the way shape the image of our countenance. We all have physical scars on our body that we identify as part of ourselves, both physically and psychologically. Life is painful, difficult, and we bear the stigmata of our struggle both on our bodies and in our minds. But life is other things. So you can touch the colloidal bumps of your physical scars, indications of the pain that you've experienced, while simultaneously contemplating the beauty of your most recent sunset. You can feel the ache in your back or your neck and also remember the awesome majesty of the recent solar eclipse. In all of your pain, physical and psychological, you can hold on to two seemingly opposite ideas. This is perspective. It's complex. It's multidimensional. No conglomeration of fancy words can account for it. It is only when you hear the words that you can give them meaning. That's why when I read a poem that is merely a derivative of all the other poems about overcoming challenges, you can hear it and connect with it and relate to it and find meaning in it. I'm going to read a stanza from another poem that was written by a person who lived 100 years ago. You may have heard of Rudyard Kipling in his poem, If. Kipling starts every thought in the poem with the word if. And in the last stanza, he offers the then. I'm just going to take the third stanza, and I'm going to give you the then. I'm going to read it with a little more eclat now, because it's real poetry. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken and stoop and build them up with worn out tools. Yours is the earth and everything that is in it. Why are you different? Why are you here today and some of those who have attempted to journey your path are not? What made you take the initial steps to start this journey? Because you saw something, because you learned something. Something changed in your world, within your mind, your own heart, that inspired you to take that first step. Something happened that changed your perspective and consequently changed your will. Somewhere along the way, you saw that the temporary struggle to go to classes, to read and take tests, to show up and learn new skills would result in a benefit to you that, in your estimation, was worth the effort. Well, I'm going to ask you a question today. Was it worth the effort? So rise undaunted, face the gale, ChatGPT says, for through each storm you shall prevail. Beyond the trials, the dawn will break, a testament to the strength you make. These generated verses are merely language borrowed from the terabytes of information instantly accessible to a computer program that processes concrete information exponentially faster and more accurately than what all of us here put together could do. This poem is an ode to the experience of overcoming challenges, but it cannot teach you anything other than perhaps some alternative fancy words that mean something you already know the meaning of. We know the victory of achievement because we know the pain and embarrassment of failure. So be encouraged. But these generated verses lack what Kipling was able to capture. If you can meet triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, those words are written on the wall of the players' entrance at Wimbledon. You have succeeded, and today is an acknowledgement of your success and the hard work you all did to overcome your particular challenges to meet that success. But is your posture towards your success the same as your posture towards your defeats? You've made it to this point, all of you also. Great. Are you finished? Or do you want more? The champions who enter the Wimbledon's players' entrance understand that both defeat and triumph are yin and yang, and that without one, there is no other. We learn from our triumphs as well as our defeats. What have you learned from your triumphant achievement as a graduate from the Ocean County Achievement Center, et al.? True poet offers perspective, not a regurgitation of metaphors. Sure, we can all learn from our failures, but can we also learn from our wins? Do we grow in humility and understanding when we win, or are we content in self-satisfaction, assured of our own acuity and deftness? Walk proud of yourselves, yes, because you've graduated and earned something for yourselves that no one can ever take away. Walk proud of yourselves because you've overcome, and you know that your worth and value are what you make of them, that by enrolling in and completing this program, you have decided that you are worth the effort. But know that there are others who've tried to walk your path and have failed. Let your journey be always an encouragement to others, for like them, you too have tried and failed. Perspective-wise, you sitting here is so much more of a description of the Ocean County Achievement Center and those programs than a program brochure. Sure, a program brochure will give you all the information and it will be accurate and somewhat comprehensive, but like ChatGPT writing a poem about overcoming challenges and Rudyard Kipling's If, the one is full of experience and feelings, full of stories lurking under the surface that give it meaning and depth, and the other is just informational, soulless, perspectiveless. Isaac Newton, we're almost done, don't worry. Isaac Newton, one of the greatest world-changing scientists ever to live, attributed his accomplishments to those who went before him. What did he say? If I have seen Father, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants. I want you to be one of those giants. Stand on the shoulders of the other giants who came before you, like your instructors and teachers here at Ocean County College. Give back to the world. Know that life is hard for everyone, not just you. And succeed. Grow, thrive in the face of all adversity, gleaning inspiration from all around you and thereby inspiring others to do the same. Learn from your failures and rise up with your chin up, practicing the resolve it takes to be a person who grows. And when you succeed, when you win, when you grow, when you thrive, do not lose the perspective you gained when you lost, when you shrank, when you faltered, when in the shadows deep you whispered sighs of defeat. Let your perspective be ever accurate as you wield it for a greater future for you and those you love. Congratulations, blessings, health and wellness, honors and praise be upon all of you and those who accompanied and aided you in your completion of this journey, for you are not what you used to be. Non sum qualis eram.
Thank you, Sergeant Kelly. All right, please join me in welcoming one of our graduate speakers, Nevaeh Foster.
Hello, everyone. I am Nevaeh Foster, as mentioned before. I am honored to have the privilege to speak with you all today. This program gave me an opportunity to get the education I deserve, the education we all deserve. Before I came into this program, I was failing in classes. I was bullied, no teachers helped me. But here, they all provided the help I needed. They were patient and did whatever they could to help me improve. Especially the beautiful ladies right here, Laura Dunn, Sue, Allie, and Gina, and the not so beautiful ladies over there, Kevin and Matt, but they helped a lot too. And my biggest thanks, the people I could not be more grateful for, goes to my parents, my family, those who stood by my side when I needed them the most. Please clap for Dawn Foster, Jennifer Foster, Christopher Foster, and Kissy Kissy Kiss Kiss, my brother. Thank you for giving me motivation to never give up. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. Remember, everyone, if you really set your mind towards your goal, anything is possible. And this program helped me realize that. My dream is to become a literature teacher. I want to be a teacher that helps kids that were struggling like I was, along with many others, as mentioned. Thank you, OCC, and thank you all for listening.
Thank you, Nevaeh. And please join me in welcoming another graduate speaker, Victoria Roberts.
Good morning. Hello, graduates. My name is Victoria Roberts, as mentioned before. You may have seen my diploma on the wall. That's just because, like you here today, I was also in the same seats, excited and hopeful for the future and what it may bring. I can say with confidence that without the guidance from the Ocean County Achievement Center, I wouldn't have made it this far. I've learned a lot at my time during the program that I carry with me every day. When it was time for me to go into the workforce, I looked back at the program and remembered what they taught us: how to write a resume, how to prepare for an interview, how to dress, and also how to follow up. The certificates and skills I got here, such as SurfSave and CPR, led me to where I am today. I used to be a server at Olive Garden, and now I have a career as a direct support professional and work with individuals who have intellectual or developmental disabilities. Not only did the program teach me important life skills and interpersonal skills, it taught me to look inward and reflect on my emotions. Overall, it taught me what I needed for success. Looking at the crowd, I can say the same for you. Pursue your dreams and do not settle for less. Remember what you have learned, and I promise nothing you cannot overcome. Congratulations to the class of 2024. You've earned it.
Thank you, Victoria, and all the other speakers. You're very inspiring. Okay, grads, now we get to you. We're going to do the certificates. Our students they have their diplomas, the Department of Education mails them to them, but we have certificates for you. And we're actually going to hand them out this time, not like this morning at rehearsal. Your presenters are going to be from the RAP program, Laura Dunn and Allie McNamee. From Ocean County PIC, Callie Rourke and Matthew Logan. And from Helms Academy, Kevin Kaplan.
Just a quick side note, too. So Victoria actually helped in the creation of our logo. So the wheel that you see up there, Victoria helped create that. All right, graduates, please rise. Alexis Van Salisbury. Alexandria Cox. Shelby Baskin. Jacqueline Sulo. Ava Kaur. Katarina Vieira. Leanna Beard. Braden Burns. Michael Adesso. Anthony Skelto. Miguel Hernandez. Adrian Martinez Costa. Deborah Reyes Serrano. Carly Malavenda. Nevaeh Foster. Luz Rivas. Beatrice Mora Rosas. Fanny Madrano. Cynthia Rivera. Shay Geiger Randolph. Idali Miron Castellanos. Brandon Galucci. Samai Duffy Purnell. Liana Coates. Jordan King. All right, graduates, you may be seated.
We are very proud and honored to have the president of Ocean County College give us our closing remarks, Dr. Pamela Monaco.
Thank you. I am truly honored to assist in celebrating this impressive group of accomplished graduates. As I was sitting here listening to the various speeches, I noted words that came up over and over again. These include confidence, journey, resilience, perseverance, determination, pathway, ambition, achievement, and challenge. It's not often that collection of words will be used about people, all of them together. So I want you to remember that these words are those that others have ascribed to you and see as parts of your character and important traits, and embrace that. Today is a wonderful day for all of you. And I speak on behalf of everyone gathered here when I tell you what a pleasure it is to applaud your achievements and help you celebrate this significant occasion in your lives. We have great admiration for you have demonstrated resilience and determination to reach this important goal. Each of you is in an extraordinary process of transitioning from one place in your life to another, even though your destinations may look very different. Some of you may be moving into a new career, others heading to a new school, and we hope many of you are going to stay right here at Ocean County College. But whatever your ultimate destination may be, you are all moving forward to bright futures. The traits that you have exhibited in reaching this milestone are the very traits that you will practice in the next chapter of your life. So maintain your confidence, your inclusion of others on your journey, and your ability to envision your next goal on your life's journey. The philosopher Martin Buber once said, "All journeys have secret destinations of which the traveler is unaware." As you move forward on your path, you will undoubtedly come across some new and unexpected challenges. Embrace them, for they are the stepping stones that will lead to new growth. Embrace them the same way you did the opportunities that led you here and culminated in your success today. Embrace them with courage and with confidence, knowing that what you have accomplished here will empower you to make the most of all the opportunities that await you in your future, whatever they may be. So friends, families, and colleagues, please join me in congratulating these extraordinary students once again with your applause. Now, on behalf of Ocean County College, I want to express our thanks to today's esteemed speakers and to some others who are here to celebrate with you. And I think all of you know how important it is to acknowledge gratitude and our reliance on others. So for our esteemed speakers, Ken Carmichael, Michael Manzo, Joe Konopka, Tara Chalakani, and Sergeant Jim Kelly. Also in attendance with us today are Assemblyman Alexander Schnall from the New Jersey State Assembly, Ocean County College Board of Trustees Chairman Jerry Dasty, Sandra Lazaro, Ocean County Business Development and Tourism, the Ocean County Department of Human Services and Workforce Development Committee, and most of all, the family members and friends who have come here to join in this celebration. Thank you all for being here to celebrate our graduates. A program like this one requires the efforts of many talented and committed people, and I'd like to take a few moments to acknowledge and thank them. I'd like to start with our partners at Goodwill Industries of Southern New Jersey and Philadelphia, Helms Academy. Mark Boyd, President and CEO, Jennifer Morrow, Vice President of Employment and Training, Danielle Fithian, Director of Mission Services, Kevin Kaplan, Adult Education Coordinator. And our partners from Ocean County PIC, Kim Lagori, Executive Director, Kimberly Clayton, Operations Manager, Callie Rourke, Case Manager, Supervisor of Youth, and Matt Loggett, Case Manager. We greatly appreciate everything you do to support and sustain this program. I'd also like to acknowledge the support and guidance we receive from the State of New Jersey Department of Labor, specifically Danielle Jubanakic, Cheyenne Finns, Justin Clark, and Jonathan Cohen, as we navigate the first year of this essential grant, as well as the Ocean County College Board of Trustees, our friends at the Ocean County College Foundation, the Ocean County Department of Human Services, the Ocean County Workforce Development Board, and the Ocean County Board of Commissioners. Thank you all very much. And I am pleased to recognize my colleagues here at Ocean County College for their hard work and support on behalf of our students. Sarah Winchester, Executive Vice President of Finance and Administration, the Facilities and College Relations Departments for providing the extra care to the Achievement Center that has been needed throughout the year. The staff of the Department of Workforce and Professional Education for providing program oversight and direction, including Joe Konopka, Vice President of WPE and Grants Administration, Casey Clayton, Executive Director of Grants Administration, Chris Britton, Manager of Operations of WPE, Gina Opowski, Director of Community and Workforce Development, Laura Dunn, Manager of Work Readiness, Allison McNamee, Program Instructor and Advisor, Susan Boss, Program Manager and Instructor of Adult Education, Bibiana Luna Roja, Lead ESL and Civics Instructor, Claudia Ali, Supervisor of Advisor and Case Managers, Raquel Olivo, Advisor and Case Manager, Jarrett Van Olifin, Advisor Case Manager, Stephanie Durante, Advisor Case Manager, as well as all of the dedicated staff and faculty who serve as volunteer mentors, provided job shadowing opportunities, and made many other thoughtful contributions to this essential program. Thank you all very much. And on behalf of the college community, I once again offer my sincere, heartfelt congratulations to all of our graduates and wish every one of you great success in your future endeavors. So please, one more time, join me in congratulating these remarkable students for everything they have achieved. Well done.
Thank you, Dr. Monaco, for that speech. We are so happy that you're here. And finally, before we let you all go, we are going to have the turning of the tassels. So if the graduates can please come up to the stage. Graduates, at this time, please move your tassels from the right side of your caps to the left. Congratulations, class of 2024.
I'll smile, I know what it takes to fool this town. I'll do it till the sun goes down and all through the night time.